Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, Miss J, checking in from the RVA. Y'all, we are in the last quarter of a new decade. We are experiencing some unprecedented times. Many of us are dealing with uncertainties, anxiety, depression. Many of us are wondering what next. So let's talk about it. Go ahead and hit the share button. So I want to have a conversation about reclaiming your power. In order for us to reclaim our power, there are some things that just have got to go. Hey, Lady Tam, how are you doing tonight, hun? Thanks for stopping by. Please feel free to hit the share button. I am going to be talking about reclaiming your power tonight. And I'm sure it's someone out there that needs to hear this message. Hey, Barbara, thanks for stopping by. Lynn, hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for stopping by. I just want to talk about reclaiming your power because we have a lot that's going on, unexpected things that are going on, unexpected things that we're dealing with. But we cannot allow that to keep us hostage. We cannot allow that to keep us binded. We cannot allow that to keep us complacent, to keep us standing still. We have got to do some things to reclaim our power. So, I want to talk about tonight how to make these setbacks become setups for our comeback. In order for us to do that, in order for us to position ourselves in a place to be able to do that, there are some things that we have got to do. Some things that we have got to get rid of. Some things that we have got to release. Some things that we have just got to stop doing. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is complaining. We have got to stop complaining. Why? Because it is unnecessary and nobody's listening. Complaining gives us no power to do anything. Complaining causes us to miss out on opportunities, thereby hindering our success. It also costs us access to people that could help us be more successful. So instead of complaining, when you think about those things that are bothering you, that you just want to gripe and complain about, replace those complaints with some gratitude. Think about what you are grateful for instead of complaining. Instead of complaining, replace the complaint with a solution. What can you do to fix what it is that you're complaining about? Or what can you do to resolve what it is that you're complaining about? So let's stop complaining, y'all. It hinders our success. The second thing is getting rid of energy drainers. And those energy drainers, y'all, can come in so many different forms, can show up in so many different places in our lives. And a lot of times it's right in the household. But you have to identify what that energy drainer is and be able to nip it. Energy draining can come in the form of our mates, our significant others, sometimes our spouses. If they don't want to grow, don't want to change, don't want to do things to get better, you have to decide when you're going to stop participating in those things that are draining you. Things that are just draining you of your energy. You can't be moved by what it is that they're going to say, what it is that they're going to do, how they may feel. If it's something that you are working on, that you are aspiring to accomplish and achieve, you cannot allow others to dictate what's going to fulfill you, what's going to fuel you. Sometimes it comes in the form of our children. They tend to possibly guilt us because of something we couldn't give them or something that we couldn't do. Don't allow that guilt. Life happens, and sometimes we can't do the things that we want to do at that time. But in due time, we'll be able to do it. So don't allow the children to guilt you as well. God doesn't work and operate in guilt. Another thing, someone that you may have done wrong, or you may have made a mistake, or, did something that you are apologetic for. Don't allow that to drain you. Apologize, forgive yourself, and move on. And just know, whether they accept the apology or they forgive you, that is not your issue. As long as you do it from your heart and your soul, you are genuine with it, it is not your concern or your issue to deal with whether or not they accept your apology or they forgive you. This is not a season, y'all, where we can be everything to everyone. So you have to be able to identify those things that drain your energy and don't allow it. The third thing is time wasters. Time wasters have got to go. And I'm talking about that chit-chatting on the phone about nothing. Watching TV that does not fulfill you or develop you. Wasting time talking about people or gossiping. Complaining, again, no success in complaining. And also allowing your energy to be drained. Time wasters. Don't allow people to take over your time because they don't have anything to do with their time. How often have you experienced that? Someone that has nothing going on in their lives, they're not working on anything, they're not driving towards anything, and they just want to waste your time talking about nothing. It's up to you to not allow it. It is up to you to not allow it. You have to stay focused. You have to stay in your plan, in your process. And if whatever it is trying to invade that, it is up to you to allow it or not to allow it. So if you're trying to reclaim your power, those are things that you have to be conscious about. And those are things that you have to be deliberate about and not allowing it into your space. The next thing, y'all, and if you're hearing this right now live with me, I'm sure you can relate. But sometimes that sleep has to go. Get in your rest, but don't waste your life away and your time away because you're sleeping all day. They say the early bird gets the worm. That means you have to get up and go handle your business. You have to get up and do the things that you need to do consistently to advance towards your goals. You have to get up and be intentional if you're trying to reclaim your power. Sometimes it's going to require that you sacrifice that sleep. Get your rest, take your naps, but don't take naps that are for hours at a time. Not for, 60 minutes, 30 minutes, just a short nap. That, what they call the cat nap, those things are powerful. You get in enough to give you the fuel that you need to get at it again. Okay? And then the last thing that I want to speak on and touch on is ignorance. If you are trying to reclaim your power, you cannot operate in ignorance. What you don't know, you've got to go out there and learn. What you don't understand, you have to figure it out. How do you do that? Sometimes you may have to go back to school. You may have to take a class here and there. You may need to attend some seminars or read some books. Don't shortcut your success. Your success is within your power. Your power to do the things that you need to do so that you can eventually get back to the place you want to get to or get to that better place. It's all a part of you reclaiming your power. It's all a part of the process. But the key thing here is you. What are the things that you are engaging in? What are the things that you are allowing to get your focus, to get your attention, to get you on track or to keep you on track, to get you off track or to keep you on track? What are those things? Are you positioning and placing yourself in the environments and the actions that are going to allow you to advance towards your goals? Are you making the necessary sacrifices now so that you can do and have the things that you want to do and have later? It's all about decisions. It's all about intention. It's all about consistency. What are you doing to reclaim your power? What are you doing to protect your power? Those are the things that you need to consider. Again, we're in the last quarter, y'all. We are in the last quarter of a new decade. We are about to embark upon a whole new year. Yes, things are very different, but things are not completely stopped or shut down. So there is no reason why you cannot continue to excel in these times. Actually, these times right now have afforded us to be able to take a step back, to sit down, to be quiet, to learn some things about ourselves, to get some direction. These times have afforded us to do just that. These times have afforded us to be able to rebuild relationships because we're home with our families, a lot of us. Yes, the times are different, but it does not mean that you can't. So take advantage of every moment, every opportunity that you have. Don't allow the conditions or your circumstances to have you closed-minded. Take this opportunity to reclaim your life. Take this opportunity to sit down and get you some plans if you don't already have some plans, so that your 2021 can be better, can be stronger, can be more focused, more intentional. Hey, Joy, how you doing? Take some time to reclaim your power. Okay? So again, please, please, please don't forget to hit the share button. Your girl, Miss J from the RVA, wanted to take some time to remind you to reclaim your power and to give you just a few tips of how you can get started on that road. Okay? So I hope that you were able to get something out of this information. I beg you to hit the share button because someone needs to hear this. Someone needs a reminder. Someone needs some direction. Someone needs for you to put this information in their possession, in their access. Connect them to it, link them to it, whatever it is. I challenge you to hit the share button. Okay? So on that note, guys, I am going to say goodnight. It is time for me to go and decide if I'm going to have me some coffee. I want some coffee because I'm freezing, but I probably shouldn't have it because it's really time for me to be shutting it down. But I do have a few things I want to get done. So what do you think? Should I have the coffee or should I not? Is Delgado calling my name? Anybody want to post yay or nay? Is Delgado calling my name or should I just wait until the AM? So, thank you, my sister. I love you to pieces, my dear. All right, y'all. I am going to say goodnight. I've got some things I need to get done. And I just wanted to stop in and just drop those nuggets on you before I shut it down for the evening. So you guys have a great night. Have a blessed night. And I definitely will be back here soon. Love you dearly. Your girl, Miss J from the RVA.